All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next award tonight is in the category of medical.
I tell lots of children with epilepsy because they start out that they don't want to live anymore. I tell them what I've learned, that life is amazing, it's worthwhile, and you just have to take it day by day.
I learned that it's okay to be angry, to be sad, to feel sorry for myself, but it's not okay to stay there because that got in the way of healing. Quitting is not an option. Listen to your body. Laughter is essential. Don't give up your dreams and surround yourself with positive people.
To present the award for medical, please welcome the President and Chief Executive Officer of Concord Pacific, Terry Huey.
Hello, everyone. Before I do my official business, I think there's a group of people that deserve recognition besides our recipient, of course. I think all the team members at Coast Mental Health and all of you who attend this event and supported all these years, and of course, the Segal family. I think we all deserve a big round of applause. So this award, in the category of medicine, honors that person whose life changed forever as they fight to live fully and completely in the face of a debilitating medical condition.
There are a lot of tears behind closed doors. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of grief and loss. There's a lot of anger that comes with this disease.
She went in to have a bunion removed. Simple surgery in her doctor's office, nothing special. But she didn't heal. She didn't feel well. There was pain long after the pain should have stopped. More pain than expected. Unrelenting, burning pain. She was diagnosed with complex regional pain syndrome and immediately sent to Royal Jubilee Hospital in Victoria. Powerful and prompt treatment put the CRPS into remission. She was fine, she thought. Nothing to worry about. But doctors had not told her everything. Not told her that complex regional pain syndrome cannot be cured. Remission is only temporary. She did not know it yet, but she was facing a lifetime of agony. She was 20 years old. Her name is Kate Palmer. Kate was in her final term at Vancouver Island University studying child and youth care when she broke her wrist snowboarding. Complex regional pain syndrome is typically triggered by injury or trauma to an extremity. Breaking her wrist caused the CRPS to flare up. Excruciating pain, weekly treatments to try and get it under control. All the while fighting agony, exhaustion, and despair as she completed her exams and papers orally. If you think this is going to overwhelm her, if you think this has to be too much for her, well, you just don't know Kate. Kate graduated at the top of her class with a near-perfect grade point average. It took 2 years, but the pain began to fade. Kate was determined to make the changes necessary in her life to ensure that CRPS never returned. Leaving sports behind, Kate entered a master's program in counseling psychology. She fell in love with Matthew, and they got married, and in 2008, Hudson was born, followed by Audrey in 2011, and little Hadley in 2013. When Hadley was 6 months old, Kate had a twinge of pain. A pinched nerve, she thought. Then it got worse, and soon doctors realized that CRPS had returned. The pain was overwhelming. Kate describes it as though her hands and feet are on fire, and her arms are being crushed by a boa constrictor. She fantasized about cutting her limbs off to stop the pain. Doctors, therapies, drugs, the local pain clinic. Things were so bad that in 2014, Kate made 125 visits to the hospital trying to get the pain under control. But nothing worked. The pain spread to all 4 limbs of her body, constant, agonizing. Remember, she had 3 children under 5, including 1 less than a year old. And then she received this devastating news. There was nothing more that medicine can do for her. Kate would have this pain for the rest of her life. CRPS has been acknowledged as the most painful medical condition that has ever been diagnosed. In spite of her pain, in 2015, when Kate's maternity leave for Hadley ended, she wanted to go back to work. but the pain was just too great. So in 2016, she reluctantly stopped working. Daily, she struggled with the effects of the disease, devastating pain, the fatigue, the grief from losing the life she had loved, the challenge of raising children while living in chronic pain. Her life can be rightly described as hell. But this is where the story gets really interesting. This is where the hero that is Kate Palmer truly shines. CRPS is nicknamed the suicide disease, not only because the pain is unrelenting, but because there are no support systems in place for those who have been diagnosed. In 2016, Kate and another woman started the CRPS Hope and Awareness Foundation to provide hope and help to those diagnosed with the disease and to work to increase awareness, especially amongst medical professionals. The foundation provides informational materials, offers free education workshops, runs a monthly support group, and has established a media presence. In 2018, they became a registered charity and were awarded a substantial donation through the Mid-Island 100 Women Who Care organization.
I want to keep putting one foot in front of the other, trying to make sure that this disease doesn't start to define me as a person.
Kate Palmer is an inspiration to us all, with her strength, her perseverance, and her incredible courage to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Courage to Come Back Award recipient for medical, Kate Palmer.
Excuse me, I'll take a breath. Having CRPS has been a devastating and life-changing experience. Unrelenting pain on a constant basis means that even the most simple of tasks have become mountains and marathons. My life is filled with angst as I never know what each day will bring or when my next flare-up will steal my ability to function. The life I had imagined for myself and for my family has vanished, leaving a depth of grief that is almost as unbearable as the physical pain. It is challenging for people to truly understand the intensity of the pain or the agony of its effects. As the video mentioned, CRPS is often called the suicide disease because it is a life that becomes just too unbearable to live. Early diagnosis is key to better outcomes, and unfortunately, due to the lack of awareness and understanding of CRPS, most sufferers wait months or years before an accurate diagnosis is made. Too often, that diagnosis comes too late, and any hope for remission is lost. Not surprisingly, CRPS research and treatment development is lagging far behind other more recognized and funded diseases. There is still little understanding of the root cause of the disease or how it progresses and spreads. Treatments remain experimental at best and are difficult to access. It is a hard disease to understand, and in turn, many of us face doubt, blame, judgments, and leaving us to suffer in silence and isolation. To this day, I still often wonder how I will find the strength to carry on. And without the amazing love and support of my family, I would not be where I am today. Excuse me. I want to thank my 3 beautiful children for helping me stay in the moment and for filling my life with purpose and meaning. Oh, I can't read my speech. Sorry. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. It's a good thing I bought waterproof mascara. I want to thank my husband for nominating me for this award and for believing in me when I've been unable to believe in myself. Your unwavering love and support have helped to heal my heart. I want to thank my mom and my stepdad for always being there for me and for responding with love and patience every single time I reach out for help. And believe me, with 3 kids, that's a lot. The partner in my registered charity couldn't be here tonight, but I want to thank her for helping me to establish the CRPS Hope and Awareness Foundation. I couldn't have asked for a better partner. And finally, I want to thank Coast Mental Health and the Courage to Come Back Awards for putting on such an incredible evening. I feel truly, truly honored to be included in such an amazing group of people. And to others who are suffering, I want to share one of my favorite quotes, and it was actually shown in one of the videos earlier. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. It is okay to break down, it is okay to struggle, and it is okay to cry. And in the end, all that matters is that you get back up and be the best person you can be that day. Thank you very much.